Welcome back to KidsLearnPianoLive.com. My name is Jamin, and as you can tell from the countdown clock here, the lesson is about to begin. If this is your first time playing piano, welcome. I'm very excited for you. You're going to do great. Hopefully you already received from us the welcome packet in the mail, and maybe you even got started on the Absolute Beginners video pack to teach you the names of the notes and things like that. But if not, that's fine. You'll do great. I'll show you how to play all the notes. And if I'm going too fast for you, you can always pause the video or rewind it and go over the more difficult parts. You can always pause the video or rewind it and go over the more difficult parts. And even if you only learn a little bit of this song and you don't learn the whole thing, you'll still learn enough to help you build skills so you can learn other songs faster in the future. So jump in, give it a try. You're bound to end up at least a little bit better than you even are right now. Throughout the lesson, I may refer to Klopple Academy, and you can check out that link on the website if you want. Basically, it's a program that takes you all the way from learning the names of the notes, the very beginning, through 12 levels of classical and jazz music, through all the skills that you would need to become a professional pianist. So you would learn all the same stuff that you would learn if you're taking regular traditional piano lessons, probably plus a little bit more, but it takes about 5 to 10 years to complete. So you can just try out the first level, see if it's the kind of thing that you like, or if you just care about today's lesson and learning this song, then just ignore all those references and focus on today's lesson. If you're watching this at LearnPianoLive.com, there should be a PDF and an MP3 button right next to this video. The MP3 is a play-along track that you can use to practice more after the lesson, but a lot of students like to print out the PDF right now so they have it during the lesson. Careful, it could be up to like 30 pages, so just find the couple pages that you want and print those out. If you decide not to, that's fine. I'll show you all of the notes on screen as we go through it. And we will be going through 5 different levels of this song that all use the same play-along track. So even if you've never played piano before, you'll still be able to do level 1. And then as we go through level 2, 3, 4, and 5, then when we use that same play-along track, you just keep playing your same version. If you're watching this lesson in the archives and you have a question during the lesson, then feel free to click on that survey button. And at the end of the survey, there's a place for you to ask your question, and I will do my best to get back to you with the answer to that question. But if you're with us live as we're recording this today, then feel free to click on that chat button, and you can talk with all the other students who are logged in during the live lesson. And if you have a question about the lesson, then you can just go ahead and type that into the box that says, Ask Jamin a question, and we will do our best to answer that question live in the lesson. All right, I think that's the end of the boring stuff. I'm ready to learn a song. Stay tuned at the end of the lesson and I'll show you how to win more points and earn more prizes next week. But for right now, let's get this party started. Welcome back to KidsLearnPianoLive.com. My name is Jamin, and this is Jazzy James. He's going to be learning the song right along with you for the, well, I thought it was for the first time. And he's like, oh, it's Row, Row, Row Your Boat. The first song he ever learned on piano.
He taught me.
That I taught him on piano. So he's played Row, Row, Row Your Boat apparently a whole bunch of times before. So he's probably going to know more notes than you do. I'm sorry.
I totally forget it.
So he'll be learning the song, relearning the song for the first time. And over here we have our moderator, the incomparable Kendra.
Guess what? I got to go on like almost a week-long trip to South Dakota.
Yes, you've been going on crazy numbers of trips this summer.
No, that's not true. I went on 2, and my family never ever goes on trips, so this is like great.
But both of your other trip was like you went to like 5 different places.
Yeah, we went to San Francisco and then we went to LA.
Okay, so you've only been on 6 trips in the last 3 weeks.
No, I mean...
Not very much at all.
I never get to go on trips, so this is the best.
I'm very excited
last summer I didn't go on any.
I'm not angry at you. I'm happy for you.
Well, I mean, it's not like me to go on trips, so it's
That's
it was really cool.
That's what summer's for. fun adventures that you can't do during the rest of the week.
Yeah.
Well, tell us about our weekly activity.
Yeah.
This week is the songwriting dice, and this one is kind of tricky, probably mostly for the older students who have done the workshop at learnpianolive.com/songwriting. But all you have to do for the 150 bonus points is cut out the dice and put them together, and tag Learn Piano Live when you post the picture on Facebook or Instagram.
And you can write some pretty complicated songs with those dice, too. Way more complicated than this week's song. I think everyone is going to be able to get at least part of this song down. It's one of our easier songs. It's only 2 lines long.
Did you see Kloppel?
Oh, I didn't.
He's like, I'm so ignored.
Oh,
I'm sad.
sorry, Kloppel. He was here for a second. Actually, I should probably stop talking. That's good here. You, go practice.
Yes.
See you later. And you all hopefully have your PDF open and you're ready to roll with me. We need to find a C for our first note here, and we don't have any keys up. Can you throw some keys up? It's the same thing as last week. We had the orange, the yellow one down at the bottom. That guy right there? No, you were there. Sorry about that. Hang on. We'll be right with you. And display 2. There you go. And put in the shot, if you would. Just refresh the shot. There you go. Yep, live. There we go. We're all here, and you can see the notes and everything. Okay, so we got 2 black notes right here, a set of 2, instead of a set of 3. You don't want to pick a set of 3 to find our first note, because that's going to send you off on the path to the wrong letters. So we got to find a group of 2 black notes like those ones right there. Take the one that's on the left over here, and then you're going to drag that even farther down and land on a C every single time. So no matter what group of 2 you pick, if it's this group of 2, this group of 2, as long as you're not picking a group of 3, pick a group of 2, take the bottom note and drag it down, you'll land on a C every time. And you need actually 3 of these C's to start off this song. So this first thing is row, row, row. So the first 3 notes are C, it's row, 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 and highly, highly recommend that you say the words as you go. After that, we're just going to move 1 to the right for your, and then to the right again for boat. So I think everybody is probably able to get at least that section of the song right there. Row, row, row your boat. There we go. Maybe not up to speed with the track today, but you could definitely at least learn those notes. Now this next part's kind of weird. It starts on the same note, so we just ended on an E right there, and we're gonna play another E immediately after that. We're gonna go that way to the left just for a second before we go back and go all the way up to a G. So it's gonna go gently down the stream. Kind of fakes to the left and then goes right. So we've got row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. The next one, the next set of notes here is it's groups of 3, so that's cool, that's easy, but it jumps a lot. That makes it more difficult. We need to find a C that is not the C that we started on. As you can tell, this C right here, pretty close to those words. This C right here, way farther up. So we don't need this C, the C we started on. We need a C that's all the way that way. It's that C right there. So you'll need to be able to find 2 C's for this song, a low one and a high one. So for this one, we're gonna go merrily. That's those 3 C's right there. Then we're gonna skip over 2 notes to go all the way down to this one. And if we play that one 3 times and say merrily, then we end up with merrily, merrily. Then we're gonna skip over 1 note and land on this one right here. That's our next merrily. And then the first note that we had of the whole song, 3 C's, merrily. So the 4 merrilies are a C, merrily, a G, merrily, an E, merrily, merrily. And in my head, like when I look at the piano, I'm kind of like looking at all 4 of those notes and kind of preparing for the next one. So when I'm on this one, I'm already looking at that one, and I'm already looking at that one, and then I'm already looking at that one. And then we go to that G that we already played, and we go straight down to a C. Life is but a dream. So if you can find the G, life, walk it straight down. With the track, it would sound like this. And a 2, and a 1, 2, 3, go. Row, row, row your boat, and then gently down the stream. We gotta jump up to a C, merrily, merrily, and then up to the G, and walk straight down. There we go. That's all 4 sections there, in my brain at least. That's section 1. Okay, last time through. Here we go. He always hits the screen. And I want to say, Kloppel, next time you're swinging on a vine, just swing clear of the camera. He hits it every single time. Poor guy. Maybe he can't see it because it's clear and birds can't see glass. I feel so bad now. Okay. Anyway, in my head, there's 4 sections. It's row, row, row your boat, and then gently down the stream, and then merrily, 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 and then this one, life is but a dream. Those are kind of the 4 sections in my brain. Here we go. Let's try this one more time. 1 and a 2 and a 1, 2, 3. Here we go. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. So it's going to take a lot of practice to get all 4 of those sections kind of together, but you'll be able to get it. You just keep practicing. And for right now, we've got a lot of birthdays to celebrate. All right, happy birthday to all of you. July, I think, is probably the best birthday month. Let's level up.
Transitioning to level 2. This may be confusing to level 1 students, so please continue to practice the level 1 version or visit learnpianolive.com/level 2 for a detailed explanation on how to level up.
So sadly, the lesson preview has come to an end, and it's time to say goodbye to everyone watching the free streams. Of course, paying subscribers at learnpianolive.com can continue watching this lesson and several hundred others like it in the archives. So come on over and check us out. And if you like what you saw, at least like and subscribe, and then tell your friends to head on over to learnpianolive.com to start enjoying this journey with us.